I know that a lot of people don't recognize what's happening in the background, and that's okay. We're supposed to be in the background with parents. They're not supposed to know what we're doing to help things work. But a teacher spends so much time trying to get their plans going. And since this pandemic has happened, these teachers have learned so much in technology alone, having to relearn programs in order to make this work for their students. They don't have time to clean classrooms. They don't have time to make sure that their electronics and their devices are working. If their Wi-Fi goes out, somebody's got to fix that for them. If their electricity goes out, somebody's got to fix that for them. Cleaning these classrooms and cleaning the school, especially in the time of pandemic, the protocol is insane. The people who do this job, I'm telling you, I have such respect for. They are so amazing. They're so dedicated. All they can do is think about, how do I make this the best possible place for these kids to be? So every single Wednesday here at the high school is their cleaning day. And they come in here and they do extra cleaning to make sure but every single day they're cleaning. I mean, if your child is at a grade school and they're sick and they throw up, there's somebody cleaning it up, and it's probably not the teacher. When we have people in the front offices, we call them admin assistants, but parents might call them secretaries. Those ladies work so hard. If it wasn't for those ladies, a school would not function. It just wouldn't. They're the ones who make sure that if the teacher isn't there, that there's somebody there available to sub for your child, somebody qualified to sub for your child, and be in that classroom to make sure that they learn. So everything that happens in the background, you may not recognize as something that's going on, but we have children who don't eat at home. Not necessarily because they're, not being fed, but because they can't afford to have food. So they look to us. And we have a group of ladies in our cafeterias that specifically make food for them, and then all they have to do is come up here and get the food. And then we have another group of people who in this pandemic time, they were driving buses, and they would drive the buses to places to assist so that these kids could get to food. So it is so important that we recognize these people for what they do. They care about these kids. These kids are so important to them. They know their names. If you sat in that cafeteria any day of the week, in those lines, you will hear those ladies addressing those students by name. By name. We're talking 9th through 12th grade, and those cafeteria workers know those students. They know their allergies. They know their issues. It is amazing. The people who work in support positions also support these students. You probably don't know how many secretary, administrative assistants who are counselors to the children. They assist them, and they talk to these ladies, and they give them information that they might not be telling anybody else. And these ladies help those kids. We have custodians who do the most amazing job with these kids. There are some kids who specifically seek out a custodian just to befriend. You have that custodian there every single day of the week, and that child counts on that custodian being there every single day of the week. And that child may be getting a benefit from being around that custodian every day of the week that he may not get if he weren't here.